Hey guys, hey, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, Divine Shade, if you're new. So today, guys, we're going to be talking about 4 characters in particular. There is, however, more characters in this entire group of characters, like so many more. But today we're just going to focus on these 4 because they're the main 4 that need to be exposed. Alright, so the main 4 that we're going to be talking about are Amy Winehouse, huge death faker, part of 27 Club. Then we're going to talk about Lady Gaga. She was a huge influential singer. I don't really think this character does much now. Next is Kreayshawn. Kreayshawn, she was so big, like mainly for young girls during 2012 and 2011 and probably 2013 too. And she fell off the face of the planet, literally. It doesn't exist. It's like they wiped this character out. The most relevant character right now is Kylie. And Kylie, she's this singer. They mainly use her songs on apps like TikTok. What I've been noticing is that they're making a lot of people big off of their songs on TikTok. Like they're basing that off their fame. They're using TikTok to make certain artists popular because like she's only really known through TikTok, like songs on TikTok, and then that's how she built her fan base. Same with Doja Cat, even though Doja Cat came out before TikTok was around, but I think that made her a bigger artist. By the way, go check out my Doja Cat video. So Amy Winehouse's Lady Gaga 11 months ago. Conscious X made a video about that. Make sure you guys go check that video out. He did a great side by side in his thumbnail. Lady Gaga and Amy Winehouse have the same exact side profile. It is actually creepy. You're going to see through all these side by sides that I made and all these pictures that I put into the video of how they all wear the winged eyeliner. And I find it to be mockery, like the fact that her new characters wear it and then Lady Gaga wears it obsessively, but no one wears it as obnoxiously as Amy did, okay? So here's a side by side. This is Amy and Lady Gaga, and they look so much alike, as you can see from the side by side. And here is Kreayshawn and Kylie. So they look so much alike too. They all just look like each other. That's the bottom line. And here's Kylie and Amy. They look so much alike, especially in this side by side because of how Kylie's hair is. And yeah. One thing I've noticed with all these characters is that they all share the same nose. They have this like thick, ethnic looking nose. And that's something that they reiterate through all these characters within this particular group. Like I've mentioned in previous videos, in some groups they reiterate a certain personality trait. They recycle a certain type of body feature. It's something that they're always going to keep within their characters. That's the same. It's kind of like a little hint, I guess you can say. So like with Offset and Dionne Warwick and Asian Doll and all of them, they all share the same jawline, the same jaw structure. So that's what is super obvious about it, and that's what just hints that they're all the same characters. So with this one, it's mainly the nose. That's what I see so much, and it's mainly the eyes too. They all have the same eyes. Different colors, but the same eye shaping, I guess you can say. So right here is Kreayshawn and Lady Gaga. Well, that's not Lady Gaga. I think that's Amy Winehouse. Lady Gaga and Amy Winehouse look identical. It's so crazy. And then this is Kylie and Amy. They look so much alike. Literally. You guys can pause and look at these pictures. So this is Lady Gaga and Amy side by side. And this picture of Kylie and Amy is so ridiculous. It's crazy how much they look alike. Their eyes look the same in this. Their nose looks the same. They look exactly the same. It literally looks like the same person, a different day of them. Like the same person wearing a different disguise. That's all that this looks like. This looks like the same person, just another day where they changed their hair and they did their makeup different. But it's two different people. That's the crazy thing. And they look exactly alike. So much alike. And here's another side by side of them. And here's Amy and Lady Gaga side by side. And this one, oh my god, so obvious. Like, extremely obvious. And then that's Kylie and that's Lady Gaga. And the funny thing about these names, I'm gonna get into their names in particular. And they look so much alike. They both look like men. All of these characters look like men. That's the bottom line with these characters, is that they look like a male. So that's Krayshawn and Amy. I'm just showing you guys all these side by sides to show you how much each character look like each other. It's not just one character looks like and the rest are just trailing behind. No, they all look alike, and that's the crazy thing, all right? So this picture right here freaks me out because I thought it was Krayshawn, but it's not. It's actually Lady Gaga, okay? So I thought it was Krayshawn, but it's actually Lady Gaga, and they look so much alike, especially in this particular angle. So speaking of Krayshawn, she literally does not exist anymore. Her Instagram is like just dead basically, and she just has nothing. And then she has a little face, like in her highlights she has the face with the two X's, which is like dead basically. And she might fake her death too, because she's so irrelevant, so she might fake her death too. So right here, Krayshawn, let's talk about her name, Krayshawn. So if you take away the Cray, you get Sean, and Sean's a male name, okay? And another thing, Lady Gaga's name, she has to specify that she's a lady, okay? And we're going to be talking about Kylie's name too. So Joanne and Jade, Joanne is Lady Gaga's middle name, and Jade is Amy's middle name, and the connection is that they both start with a J. So here's another Krayshawn connection. So Krayshawn, she has a song with Wiz Khalifa, and as you guys know, Wiz Khalifa, he comes from the character Jimi Hendrix, and Jimi Hendrix comes from the character Morgan Freeman. So anyway, the connection here is that Jimi Hendrix, he's Wiz Khalifa, right? And Jimi Hendrix is part of 27 Club. Krayshawn is based off of Amy Winehouse, who's also a part of 27 Club. So both of these two characters did a song together, and they're both recycled characters who are based off people that are from 27 Club. So 27 Club is the entire club of these fake ass death faker people who decide to die at 27. It's pretty funny how they chose 27. That's because 2 plus 7 is 9, and 9 is the end, okay? And that's why they chose this in particular. They're gonna add more celebrities to this. I do feel like they're gonna add Queen Naija to this list. I don't know why, I just really feel like they are. I discussed that in my video, especially since she has like so much drama linked to death. But anyway, so here's this little montage they made of these people in 27 Club. This person right here, I'm not sure who this is, but it's doing one eye, literally. And people that make this type of artwork and these little collages and shit, I've realized that they are involved as fuck. That's just one thing I've noticed. So go check out Conscious X video. Jimi Hendrix is Wiz Khalifa. So here's something I found very disgusting, because, you know, she dies and she's part of 27 Club. But what is the chances that Amy's last name, Amy Winehouse, her last name, has the same gematria as 27 Club? They show the same numbers in the reverse full reduction cipher. They show 34 and 43, and they both show 47. So here's some other crazy shit. So Amy, her birthday is September 14th, 1983. 1983, 83 is the gematria of murder, okay? And 14 is associated with dead in gematria. Literally, if you type in dead, 14 is going to pop up in the second cipher, okay? So she was born September 14th, 1983. Krayshawn was born September 24th, 1989. So they're 6 years apart and they are 10 days apart. And this is funny because Jimi Hendrix, the connection with him and Wiz is that they both were born in September and they're like, I believe, 10 days apart. Don't quote me on this. I don't know how far apart they are. I'm just speaking off the top of my head. But I know that their birthdays are linked together. His base character is also part of 27 Club. So that's the crazy thing that's going on. So yeah, and as you guys can see, murder equals 83 in the reverse ordinal and 38 in the reverse reduction cipher. And another connection is that Kylie, she is born in July and Amy died in July. So huge connection. So this name Kylie, this is something that they're using a lot. They use it with a lot of celebrities now. So I talked about this in my Kylie Jenner video. Literally, her name is Kylie. Just because they spell it different doesn't mean anything. Literally, it's Kylie, same thing. It's like California comes from Kali, whatever. That's a whole nother rant for itself. But they keep naming characters this. There's another female celebrity with this name. I don't remember her full name or anything about her, but they're trying to push her, obviously. But they just keep pushing this name. It equals 33 in an English ordinal cipher. And Kylie and Cray have the same gematria. They have 75 in a reverse ordinal, and they share 30 in the reverse reduction cipher. And then Kylie's real name and Krayshawn's real name both have 123 and 132 in the English and reverse ordinal. And then Krayshawn's real name and Kylie's staged last name, they both equal 60. And then Lady Gaga's last name and Kylie's real first names both share 75 and 57. So Jade, which is Amy Winehouse middle name, and Krayshawn's last name, they share 88 in the English and reverse ordinal. They both share 25 and they both share 20, okay? So that name Kylie is known so much all through history. It comes from a deity, the Hindu goddess of death, time, and doomsday. I brought this up a lot in a lot of my videos, like I said, and in prior videos I've discussed how they are recycling this name. And in my Symbolism Hidden in Plain Sight video, I showed you guys the symbolism that they do to pay homage to Kylie and what they're doing, which is the tongue out. That's why they got people so used to sticking their tongue out in pictures. One thing I've noticed is the only way that they can get by with symbolism is by doing it. So regular people can do it and think it's normal in their pictures. That's one thing that I noticed that they do. For example, like I just said, sticking the tongue out. That was one thing that was really pushed probably like 10 years ago. It was really pushed for people to take little selfies with their tongue out and doing the peace sign, and they pushed that at the same time. So they pushed all these little things for us to do to blend in with. So when we do see symbolism and we see all the celebrities do it, we won't think that it's weird. For example, the checkerboard, okay? And I'm going to be showing that later in this video. Make sure you guys watch this video to the end, by the way. And I'm going to be showing the checkerboard, right? And checkerboard is one thing that they've got us all used to and liking, that we don't notice that it's weird that the celebrities are doing it. For example, they put out these Vans that were checkerboard and everybody was wearing them. They were like one of the most popular shoes at one point in time, okay? And they did this so later when there's more symbolism of all these celebrities doing checkerboard stuff, as there is and as there is and as it's always been, of them being doing checkerboard or whatever, people are desensitized to it. and people are accustomed to it, and people do it themselves, so they don't give a fuck about it. They don't see nothing weird about it, okay? And as you see with Kylie, just destruction all over the place, you know. I would describe the picture, but that's for another video. So go check out my Kylie Jenner video. Literally, it's in her name, Kylie, same thing. So this was funny. So in 2018, someone had tweeted, and this thing has got a lot of tweets. People really thought that Tyler, the creator, was going to work with Lady Gaga in 2018. But actually, he was working with Kylie, and they produced a song together, which was a pretty big song. But no one knew Kylie during that time really to really care. So this says, Tyler, the creator, is rumored to be in the studio with Lady Gaga today. This was 2018. 2018, Kylie and Tyler, the creator, dropped a song together. So here's another connection. So hopefully you guys understand what I'm saying right here, but I'm trying to explain it in the best way possible. So they recycle almost everything. They recycle styles, they recycle characters, they recycle their looks, they recycle their fucking sound, they recycle their voices, they recycle, oh my god, the list goes on. They recycle their music, everything. So when you hear, oh, this song was sampled from this, well, it's just samples on samples on samples on samples on samples on samples times 100. Okay, so they're never going to stop doing that, because that's how they just get us engaged, I'm guessing. I'm guessing that it probably triggers something in the human mind when we see something that we've seen before, and for some reason they've made it to the point where we re-like it or something like that. So moving on, sometimes we re-hate it actually too. But anyway, so Lil Nas X, his name is recycled, okay? His name is recycled from the character Nas. All they did was put little and an X at the end, okay? And that's it. But when you see it and you see the main middle word there, you think of Nas, okay? And if you type in Nas sometimes on Google, sometimes this character right here, he's shadow banning that other character, okay? And why is that happening? Is because he is the recycled name of that other character, okay? And this is not saying that they're the same character, not at all, they're not. Conscious X has 2 good videos on these 2 characters, so you guys should go check those out. So anyway, Nas and Lady Gaga are really close, and I find that funny because the other Nas is close to Amy Winehouse, who died. The other Nas is close to the Death Faker character, Amy Winehouse, okay? And they had a song together, and people were assuming that they dated. I don't know if they dated. I don't care. It's all fake. It's a stage. It's a set for them. It doesn't matter to them. Okay, so that's the connection, is that they're recycled character. The recycled character and the recycled name are with each other, okay? That's a huge connection. And go check out Conscious X video, Nas's Ray J, and go check out his recently uploaded video on Lil Nas X. Okay, and right here he says, I have this song that I want Lady Gaga to hop on. That's funny because Amy Winehouse and the other Nas, the base name Nas, he has a song with Lady Gaga's base character, which is Amy Winehouse. I know that sounds fucking confusing. Hopefully you guys understand what I'm saying. They're not the same characters. Nas and Lil Nas, obviously, they're not the same characters. Their name is recycled, okay? So with this recycled name, they're just fucking doing damage control again, okay? If that makes sense. Funny thing is that people would actually like if Lady Gaga and Lil Nas X had a song together. Why? Because when people see the song Bye, as you see right here, if they seen it say Lady Gaga and Lil Nas X, it would kind of hit the same way by saying Amy Winehouse and Nas, you know? But that's just a whole brain fuck. But anyway, here's a picture of Amy Winehouse. She's put on makeup, and I found it funny that Kylie, she has a picture of herself put on makeup, and I bet the other 2 characters involved in this have a picture like this. I always find it funny when they have similar pictures. So right here, Kylie looks like Lady Gaga and Amy Winehouse and Krayshawn all mixed in one. That's exactly what she looks like. So let's talk about this telephone stuff. So right here is Kylie and she's on the telephone, as you can see. And this telephone thing is something we see a lot. There's a lot of pictures of celebrities like this one in particular of them on the phone, you know, and we have songs about them talking about the phone and etc. You know, we have Lady Gaga, her song Telephone with Beyonce. Go check out my Beyonce video. And we have songs like Payphone by Maroon 5. So there's just something with this phone symbolism. Hopefully you guys can tell me what you guys presume or assume that that might mean. Okay, so this is Kylie. She's on the phone. Here's Lady Gaga. She's on the phone. And this is when she did the telephone music video. Even as a kid, I would watch this music video, guys, and it just felt so weird because, like, Lady Gaga does the most symbolism ever. I've never seen no character on the world stage do as much fucking symbolism as she has done. And I remember watching, I think it's kind of like hypnosis, honestly, because I remember watching that video and it was just so much going on. Like, you know, just so many room changes and color change, like, you know, and hand gestures and just crazy shit going on, you know. And I remember always seeing the telephone everywhere, you know. And she literally does the most symbolism so much. And here's Kylie, she's with the phone again. And here's Lady Gaga in that same music video, and she's on the 6 and the one eye. And that's even pink, white, and blue. She has a blue eyeshadow, pink lips, and the white nails. Another symbolism that they do is the tub symbolism. This is Amy Winehouse, and she's in the tub, of course. And her hands, the way her hands are moving, they talk with their hands a lot and move their hands a lot, which come off as like spell casting or hypnosis in a sense. And so she's in the bathtub. Here's Krayshawn, she's in the bathtub. Looks like she's holding a wand, but I don't know what that is actually. But it does come off as if she's holding a wand. And one thing I want to talk about with this bathtub thing is that I also want to hear what you guys think that or assume that this may be. What I'm assuming that this may be off of context, because I base most things off of context. What I'm assuming based off of context is that this is kind of like some witchcraft shit. That's what it really looks like to me personally. So right here, that's Lady Gaga. She has on a goddamn mask and she's doing the horns on both sides, literally. And here's her again. And here's Amy again. And here's Lady Gaga. And here's Lady Gaga again. And here she goes again. Lady Gaga does so much symbolism, guys. It's insane. And here's Kylie. Here's Kylie again. So as y'all seen, all four of them have pictures in the tub. Why? Just why? So right here is Amy and she's doing one eye. And here's Krayshawn is so fucking weird, guys. Like, all of them pretty much are all fucking weird. And one thing I've noticed is that the one thing I've noticed with this set of characters is that they're all weird. They do some type of weird thing in their career. Like, everything about them is just excessive. So let's get into the pink, white, and blue. They have a lot of that. So the background's pink, white, and blue, of course. And one thing about Krayshawn, when she was relevant, she did so much symbolism, like on the same level that Lady Gaga did symbolism. And here we go again, pink, white, and blue. Pink, white, and blue. Pink, white, and blue. And this is Kylie, by the way. And here we go, Kylie again, pink, white, and blue. And here she goes again, pink, white, and blue. And they all look like boys. Here's Lady Gaga, pink, white, and blue. Here's Lady Gaga again, pink, white, and blue. They love desensitizing people to this. And here we go, Amy, pink, white, and blue. And here's Kylie. Here's Kylie again at the star. And here we go. And the star is symbolic too, the 5 points. Anyway, and that's Lady Gaga. And I had found these weird ass pictures of Amy Winehouse with this pink wig on. Amy looked like she did drag, you know? They all look like drag queens. That's what it looks like. Pure drag queens. All of them, all 4 of them look like drag queens. Like openly. And this pink, white, and blue going on here too. You know, her hair is pink. That person next to her has the blue in her shirt. And the background is white. And then here we go. Lady Gaga doing one eye. Wearing an animal print, meaning that go act like an animal. You see it so much, it'll get into your subconscious mind. And then she has a lightning stripe. One thing about her, she always does the lightning symbolism. And the lightning symbolism ties into the 2 sevens. It's one of those symbols that have literally 2 numbers on both sides. So it has a 7 this on 7 on top and 7 on bottom. That makes a lightning stripe. Okay. And right here is Kreayshawn, and she's literally doing one eye. And on her hand, she has the numbers in order, and she has it written as if it's like a phone, like her hand's a phone. And then here's Lady Gaga, and she's performing weirdly, like usual, and she has on a star, okay? And like I said, the 5-point star. And then here, let's get into that checkerboard. I just told you guys about the checkerboard. Amy's wearing checkerboard right here. Kreayshawn, Amy, Lady Gaga. And Lady Gaga has some creature on her shirt. And then the lining of her shirt is also checkerboard. And here's Lady Gaga again. And here's Lady Gaga. And I talked about the covering of the glasses. Future did this, Snooki did this. I talked about it in my Snooki video. Go check that video out for the full explanation of that. And here's Kreayshawn being weird. Like I said, she's a very, very weird symbolic character, just like Lady Gaga. They all are, but I feel like Lady Gaga and Kreayshawn are just extreme with the symbolism. And she has a clown makeup on. So as you see right here, this is Kylie, and literally I didn't know who I was looking at. Like, if you look at this video, it just looks like freaking Lady Gaga or something. Like, I don't know. She looks like all of them mixed together. It's freaking crazy. It's just crazy. And here's Amy. And Amy looks like her too so much. So yeah, guys, before I end this video, make sure you guys go check out my ebook. It will be linked down below in the description and in the pinned comment. If you guys are interested on building your romantic relationship, if you're interested on nurturing your current relationship, if you're interested on trying to find your twin flame, soulmate, etc., my ebook includes all of that and more. Really good ebook packed with so much information. So anyway, guys, Amy Winehouse, Lady Gaga, Kreayshawn, and Kylie, all 4 of these characters are the exact same as you can see. Thank you guys so much.